everyone, JB here. And I thought I'd go ahead and put this video together. So in case you don't know, what happens is that I listen to all of our messages from last Sunday, and I take a minute or a minute of time or a minute out of the message and put it together as another post, just to keep content on our Instagram account fresh. I'll be walking you guys through as to how I do this. The tools that you may use may be different from the tools that I use, but the concept is pretty much the same. So yeah, without further ado, let me go ahead and just walk you through the process of how I do it. Okay. What I do is I go to Facebook, and for this case, since it's Monday, what I do is I go ahead and just download everyone's sermons. But for this case, I'm just gonna go to the Eagles. They're the guys I post every Monday. So every Monday it's the Eagles, Tuesday it's the Highlands, Wednesdays it's Ohana, and Thursday it's this other service that whose name I forget. In this case, I go to the Eagles page, right? And I go ahead and share. If I don't share, I can just however you want it, just go ahead and copy the link. And where I go is I go to a place called fdown.net. Of course, you guys probably have your own sites to go to, but this is where I go to go ahead and download a copy of the video. I usually just go ahead and download in normal quality because we're going to be cropping it anyway. And what I do here is let's just pretend that I haven't already downloaded it. But what I do is I just go ahead and name it 8. It's simpler that way, just to remind me. And I save it on the desktop. So I'm not gonna download it right now because I already downloaded it, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cancel out of this, and I have the file on my desktop. So what I do from here is that I go ahead and open it up. I listen to it, right? Just pause there. I skip straight to Pastor Ray's message. And what I do is I don't really listen to it and take notes, all of that. But if there's anything that impacts me, or if there's anything that I find striking, or a point that we can point out, or if there's a point that that we catch that is covered within 1 minute, what I do is I take his message, and kung paano, like, say for example, okay, let's go ahead and just listen to him. So, all right, let me go ahead and just pause it right there. He started bumuelo po siya, and now he starts talking about forgiveness. So let's just take this as an example. He started, let's go back. Let's just rewind a little bit. So it says 37. If you see here in the lower left, it says 37:42. Let's go back to around 37:28. Palakpakan. All right, right there. So here, this seems like a good place for us to start. So 37:32. So like I said, you remember what I said a while back about us keeping it to 1 minute? This is really, I'll leave this up to you. Guideline ko lang po ang 1 minute kasi hanggang 1 minute lang ang short video sa Instagram posting, ano po. Pero since this is really up to you, kasi po ang pwede po mangyari dito is you can take a part of his message which is longer than a minute, but take note na magkakaroon po kayo ng, hindi naman sa issue ano po, pero I guess the guideline there is parang the shorter it is, you want to look for something, ako po, in my opinion, which is not necessarily valid for every season, ano po. But you wanna keep the time to a minimum. So the shorter it is, but keep it short and sweet. I mean, like, if you can get a sweet part of the message in a shorter amount of time, goods na yun. All right. So in this case, tignan natin. Pwede po siyang, he can probably extend beyond 1 minute, but I'll just stay within the standards of 1 minute for now. Okay. So 37:32. Or gawin na lang natin 37:33 because he starts talking around, I think, mga 37:34. So, yeah. Okay. Guys, look at this. All right. So he was talking about blind spots. And ang akin po kasi is, here, umabot na po tayo kasi nga, di ba kanina 37:32, ngayon 38:32 na tayo. And he was still in the introduction of talking about blind spots. So I'll have to admit, I haven't been really listening to this. So tayo po, we're gonna be listening to this more in depth together. So I hope you can bear with me while we go ahead and keep looking for a good chunk of the message that we can record. Okay, guys, we're back. All right. So what I did was I went through the rest of the message, and actually nagka-issue po sa audio niya somewhere in the middle. Pero I forwarded to the end, and nakahanap po tayo dito po sa 58:33 or so. Ano po? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and play it, and I'll see if I'm happy with my choice of timestamps. Ano po? He stopped at, "It is our decision to forgive." Bandang 33 din yan. Alright. So ang ano dito is, in-note down ko po, lagay ko po 58:33 and 59:33. Bilang reminder lang po, napapatagalog ako kasi Tagalog naman tong si Pastor Ray. So what I do from here is, so ika-close ko na lang muna to. So sorry about my desktop. And then I go ahead and open up my video editor. Ako po, I use Filmora. We're just gonna open the audio or the video. Okay, just up here. I'm gonna go to my desktop because that's where my file is saved. So you load the media. It differs. It's gonna be different for the video editor that you guys use. Some of you guys use Movavi. Before I had Filmora, I was using my phone to crop videos. Ano po? So it really, you have a lot of tools in your disposal. Right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it up. Match the media. I'm not gonna force it to go. I'm not gonna force the video editor to render this as full HD when it's clearly not. Right? So take note of the timestamps that we've done. Ano po? 58:33 and 59:33. So I'm gonna go straight to 58:33. Ang ginagawa ko po is I would go straight. Yung basis ko, di ba nga sabi natin 58:33, but where exactly dito sa 58:33? Ang guide niyo po, ito pong audio natin. So, in other words, dito magsisimula na magsalita si Pastor Ray dito sa kung saan nag-spike na ganyan. And just to be sure, tataas ko na lang ng konti yung volume niya. Para number one, makita ko talaga kung saan siya nagsimula. And number two, natataas po yung volume ng video na i-output natin. Okay? So here we go. Then what I do is, ito po yung start point ng crop ng video. So 58:33, and base po dun sa waveform, 58:33:26 milliseconds. I'm gonna go straight to 59:33. I don't even have to listen to it anymore because we already know, di po ba? 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 33. So dito nag-stop. I like to give a little allowance dito po sa ano niya, sa after ng sinabi niya kasi ayaw ko naman yung magka-cut off siya. Lalo na po sa Instagram kasi po ang nangyayari sa Instagram is na automatic loop po siya. So as soon as the video ends, it starts all over again. All right? So, you know, I mean, para hindi lang parang hindi napapansin ng nanonood na parang uy, nag-loop pala siya, parang ganun. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and crop this, and this is the end of the video, of the short video that we're gonna make. And then we have no use for no use for what comes before and what comes after na po. So we'll go ahead and just delete both the beginning, the pre-video and the post-video na po, as defined by yung first start and end points natin. So, boom, delete. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and delete the space there. So now here we have a technically around, let's say, a 59-second and 15-millisecond video. So that should be good enough. Ano po. For good measure, I usually listen to the video again just to be sure. And it kind of helps me with my retention din. Kasi I listen to the message, I listen to the short message, tapos doon ko po napupulot kung ano po yung ilalagay ko na caption. Alright? Yung ilalagay ko na caption sa Instagram. In fact, actually, tignan mo yan. Inulit na lang niya, it is our decision to forgive. So, ang pwede ko rin pong gawin is, para lang sure, I'll make it shorter na lang po. Iusok ko na lang po dito sa waveform. Dito po. Kasi sinabi na niya dito eh, it is our decision to forgive. So, cut ko na lang po yan. And delete. Alright? So, at least yan, 55 seconds. I mean, not too big of a difference, pero it's those small details that you want to pay attention to na rin po. So if I'm done with my video, what I do is i-export ko po. And then I already have a place. I mean, what I'll do na lang po is i-export ko na lang po dito sa desktop ng PC para makita niyo rin po. And then what I do na lang is I just put the file name na parang 8 short. Yeah. And I click on export. It shouldn't take too long to export to render because first of all, this is a 640 by 480 standard, not even standard definition video. See, it's done already. And depending on your graphics card, it should be all right. So it's converted. I close this. I'll keep the project open just in case I need to go ahead and export it for some insane reason. So i-minimize ko na lang muna. So here we go. I have the original sermon. I have the shortened video. Now, ang ginagawa ko po is I take the video, I don't post it right away. What I do is balik po ako sa Facebook. Ngayon, pupunta po ako sa Good News Community Church. Right? Every Friday, kasi kung Monday to Thursday yung mga sermons na yung mga clips galing sa mga messages natin, what we can do is also sa Friday, ang ginagawa ko po sa Friday is ito po, I post this. I post kung ano yung magiging message this coming for the Sunday that weekend, right? So as we talked about, we talked about forgiveness and our being forgiven. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and I'll save this image. Okay, I'll save it against the desktop. Now this will serve as the background for my short video. All right. So I have the short video. I have our background. All that's left to do is to put it together. I'm gonna do a new project. Import files. I'm importing my background and the short file. So I'm opening both. Let me go ahead and just drag and drop here. And actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to File. I'm gonna go to my settings, and I'm gonna make this 1:1 aspect ratio. So there you go. So this is my background, right? I'm gonna go ahead and throw my short in. I'm not gonna match the media, so it's gonna stay at 1080 by 1080. Photo layer is over the video, so I'm just gonna drag the video, put it over the layer of the photo, background nga ron. So, and then I'm gonna just resize it like so. So there you go. So naka-cover po yung schedule. And all that's left is Forgiven sa taas, Good News sa baba. All right? So it's at least it's center. Ano po? So I'm gonna keep it like that. And I'm going to extend our background so that it stays our background until the very end of the video. So I'm happy with this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna export. Now I'm gonna do like 8 final and click on export. Now that it's done exporting, there you have it, guys. A ready file, a short file with a background. I only went for the extra step of doing a background just because I wanted it compatible with Instagram. But it's really up to you guys. Listen, I mean, I'm not telling you guys that you have to do this, but I mean, it gives you guys an idea just so that you guys have something to post within the week in your own Facebook pages or in your own social media for your own services. All right. From here, what you can do is you can upload it wherever. You can upload it to Facebook. You can go to YouTube. You can transfer it to your mobile and post it on Instagram. Right. It's ready for Instagram. And yeah, that's it for this video. I'd like to thank you guys for joining us. Sorry for all the filler. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any comments or any suggestions, go ahead and just hit me up with a message. And yeah, have a good rest of the week, guys. God bless you. Bye bye.